Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And the Steelers first down.
Check smash. Check smash.
First and goal.
Mixon. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start with an option play to the right. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Now the first carry for King Henry. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he pitches it. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Jackson now on second down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That pass play good for 22. First down, Baltimore.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Again, it's Jackson. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Makes it 3rd and
4. On the handoff, it's Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
We changed it. No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He takes off. The ball's out. One of the Steelers has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He's got some space past the 20. Joe Mixon. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Folks, extra point is good. And the Steelers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second down. Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Here's 1st and 10.
Change it.
Jackson looking to throw. Forced out left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Third down, they need 5. And the pistol, Jackson ready. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Ready. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Hey, check. Let's go. 70.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to Mixon. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Folks, extra point is good. And the Steelers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Hey, report.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 32-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That is T.J. Watt in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
No, we changed it.
Now, Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
The extra point is good, and the Ravens get back in it. It is 21-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 76, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That is caught. Good job to keep the play alive. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Folks, extra point is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Hey, smash front. Ready. Ready.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. D.J. Johnson there to make the tackle.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
You say get out of my way, get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even care.
Here's a second and 9.
Here we go. Here's Panther 11. Panther Cougar 19.
Back to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches.
Go check. Go check.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Washington. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. They'll run with Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Pat the 60. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in, and he's gonna get this. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on fourth down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they paid off with 6. It's first and goal. That is caught, and he's in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
No, we changed it. 13.
On first and 10, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Middle. We change it. Hey, middle.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hey. Go ahead. No, we change it.
Now it's Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's in! Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a
And
fight.
look at this. The extra point is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On the go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Give him 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. First down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Now it's 2nd and 1.
at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he will score again. Go Mixon. Touchdown Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Folk on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead.
Ravens 13.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the give, here's Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Third and 11.
No, we changed it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Out quickly to Flowers. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means. But I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Hey, report.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Report. Hey, middle. Hey, sit up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 20. Tyler Luke to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 8.
RPO, quick throw, grab by Wilson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
44-yard line.
2nd and a yard.
Go check. Red.
Here's Mixon. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
Richtung Salzburg.